I just had the most excruciating bicep workout. Training biceps for me is crazy painful. There's nothing more dreadful and terrible than me training my biceps. And the main reason for this is because my biceps are like the weakest part of my body. And because I rarely train biceps, I train biceps about twice a month. I mean, like real training. So they're always like, weak. I don't train my biceps often because when I'm training back, my biceps respond to that, and I don't want to get my biceps any bigger than they are now because it like dwarfs my shoulders, and I don't want that look. So as you can see, I'm not the widest of individuals, so having fat biceps just doesn't make me look nice. Yeah, so the two things that I do before training are: one, I brush my teeth. I make sure I brush my teeth. I've noticed that every time, I train after the workout, like my breath doesn't smell really nice. So hydrated and stuff when training. So I clean my mouth before training. Two, I grease my arms. So I'll make sure I smear in that oil to avoid stretch marks because I get a crazy muscle pump when I'm working out. So the expansion of my skin needs to be well lubricated, and I don't want my skin stretching out when it's dry. I start with a warm up. I jump on the Airbike and do this for about 6 to 10 minutes and get my heart rate up, get my mind into the workout, and I use this time to visualize myself actually completing the workout because I mostly train alone and you really have to be focused, and it's not easy to get through workouts when you're training by yourself. So when I feel like my heart rate is, nice and pumping, my body temperature goes up and my veins start to pop out a bit, I'll go and do some lightweight bicep curls. So I'll do about 10 to 20 reps, full range of motion, very controlled, squeezing up top, stretching at the bottom, and getting my blood pumping into my guns. And then I'll do push-ups. And the reason why I do push-ups is because when you're training biceps, your shoulder is involved and your tricep is involved in the workout, to stabilize your arms. So whenever you're contracting or squeezing your biceps, your tricep is elongating and vice versa. So your tricep is actually crazy involved when you're training guns. So push-ups for me really do this very, very well. Get blood into my shoulders, and warm me up nice. Start of the workout, I'll start with barbell bicep curls. For me, this is my bread and butter, and I always do this whenever I'm training guns. I remember starting out, training. This is the first thing that I picked up was a barbell. It was paint buckets filled with cement with a rod through, and yeah, I couldn't even do one rep actually. I would really use my back, I would swing, but I just, dedicated myself to 3 weeks of trying to get to 10. So after 3 weeks, I got to 10 and I noticed a vein, popping out of my bicep. I was like, this actually works. So I never turned back since that time. And that was 2005. Yeah, fast forward to 2021 and I've got some guns. So yeah, 3 sets of this, and I finished off with cheat sets. So cheat sets is, you rocking back and forth, you don't really concentrate on form. And yeah, try and swing as much as you can, get a squeeze up top. And I tried to, go heavy and impress you guys. They call it ego lifting, but that's exactly what I did. Yeah, I was feeling pumped up actually. After doing that, and I think that exercise, that cheat set actually got me through the whole workout because I was pumped. I was like, oh, what? I can still lift 50 with bad form, but hey, it got me through the workout. So exercise number 2 is the cable bicep curls. So I love these ones because of the eccentric motion. You're really controlled on the descent. People normally forget about, the negative or the eccentric part of the workout where your muscle lengthening And believe it or not, there's actually more muscular trauma that's caused by an eccentric movement. So don't always squeeze, always focus on squeezing at the top, but also let yourself, extend and lengthen that and stretch that muscle, as controlled as you can. So you actually get more from your workout, and your biceps will grow faster than you just focusing on concentrating on the squeeze. So I went a bit wild with this one, and I only managed 8 reps on my last set. And then I moved on to, I think for me, this is my favorite workout, which is a concentration curl, single arm concentration curl. And so you can either use hammer curl grip or the conventional underhand grip. Your palm facing to the wall, that's the hammer curl grip. I like that one because it works on your width and some peak. And then wrist facing you really concentrates on you getting peak on your biceps. So for this one, I like it because I can still also focus on the concentric part of the workout, and I can go heavy while saving my joints. So this has absolutely no stress on my joints, and I love it. This is my finisher. I call them running mans because the motion is like a sprinter sprinting with weights. So moderate weight, and I do this for like a minute straight, no resting. And then immediately after that, I grab a weight and hold it without squeezing or extending. So an isometric hold. So I hold that for 30 seconds. And if the weight is too much, I'll drop it and pick up a lighter weight for the duration of that 30 seconds. So after 30 seconds of work, I'm gonna rest for a minute and then go at it again. Starting with the running mans, 1 minute again for set 2 and isometric holds. So that's pretty much how a bicep training workout looks like for me. No animals were harmed during the making of this video, and no paper was used when writing the script. Yeah, so please, if you haven't liked and subscribed, please do that now.